What does TikTok do to the brain? It's embarrassing that we know so little. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Frog Initiative. My name is Eric, and today we're going to be talking about how roughly 6 in 10 teenagers today count themselves as daily users of TikTok, but that little is known about the impacts on the brain. And this is brought to you by an article by The Guardian in this one. In the few years since its launch, TikTok has blasted off, garnering nearly 1 billion users and leading a lot of its competitors to be replicating or duplicating some of the features. And with this, the article states that the explosive growth of the TikTokification of the internet remains not very understood, intensifying concerns about our favorite subject here at the Frog Initiative, social media and mental health. In response, a research scientist at the Max Planck Institute for Human Development said, "It's embarrassing we know so little about TikTok and its effects. Typically speaking, research lags behind industry, and this is an example of how that could be a big problem." And it makes sense that this is such a concern considering the majority of US teens are on TikTok, with 67% of them saying that they have used TikTok at one point or another, and 16% saying they use it almost constantly. To which a pediatrician, Michael Rich at the Boston Children's Hospital, says, "We need more information to make informed decisions about how we're gonna help younger people understand how to use these platforms mindfully, thoughtfully, or not at all." For me personally, I don't know the answer. Now, the article highlights what makes TikTok different. As we know, there's a lot of research out there that indicates that social media and the constant use of it may come at the cost of mental health. Most notably, some internal research done by Instagram that showed the drastic mental health impacts for teen users, including higher rates of eating disorders among teen girls. Now, interestingly, the article highlights the difference in TikTok compared to other platforms in optimizing content for minutes and hours as opposed to other platforms that prioritize likes and engagement. And so they do this by incorporating an algorithmic feed rather than a chronological feed, which is what we've historically seen in other social media platforms. And so because of that, there are these concerns of what it does to the brain and the uncertainty of such, because it's a new thing in this one. And studies show that when chronological feeds are switched out for algorithmic ones and suggested content, it gives rise to more extreme views. One report in 2021 showed that 70% of extremist content found on YouTube was recommended to users by algorithm. So people are watching extreme things, which makes the algorithm suggest more extreme things, kind of falling down a rabbit hole, getting a lot of information with one specific point of view, etc. And it also incentivizes users to share attention-grabbing things that gets picked up by the feed. So also sharing those suggestions that may have more extreme content. Next time, we're gonna talk about a few examples of this, how they may really be harming some teens and adolescents who are on the app. That's all for now. I'll see you next time.